Hi everyone. Hi Danya. Good evening. Hello.
Hi, hello sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Hi.
I, so, okay.
Looks like it's just me who is
Yeah,
doing
just
the.
at the first session, as an introduction session,
Okay.
we are
Okay.
taking. And then I think there will be a subsequent session. There are a couple of guys going to join. So as soon
Okay.
as they join, we'll start the regular part of this. So it's then,
Okay.
yeah, so overview session where we'll show you what exactly is. Acha, Danya, about your C4C knowledge and experience, you are working in C4C, right?
I'm working on C4C as an end user just now. So I was actually dealing with the billing system. So say for example, their move-ins and move-outs on the as an end user basically for C4C.
So you are based in India only, right?
Yes,
Okay.
but the
So,
company the client was
yeah,
the US client. So
acha, client is US client. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So in C4C, as an end user, what are the activity things you know, right? I hope I'll share my screen first of all. Let me tell you because I don't want to give a demo on that because you know already the application, right?
Yeah.
So just want to show you. You have seen this application, right? This is a C4 application. Hope you can see my screen.
Yes, I'm just trying to make the screen big here.
Go and right click and focus on the screen, then I will show you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So in this C4C, uh, it is called as a cloud application, right?
Yeah.
Now, why it is called as a cloud application? Any idea? Just it may be an abstract question, but it is a basic one to get it through.
Yeah, so basically, cloud anyone can access from anywhere, uh, and it will be all integrated.
Okay, it will be integrated. You mean to say
Yeah,
cloud application?
yeah.
Okay. Uh,
So it will be a
but
basically,
uh,
yeah. Sorry, please go on.
as an on-premise application, right? There's a difference between on-premise and a cloud application. On-premise, you might be knowing S4 HANA ECC, right? That is also an application which you might be working, right? There is an
Yeah,
S4 HANA or utility system, right? IS utilities. There will be an integration with that IS utilities.
yeah,
SAP utilities, what we say. So that is also an on-premise and it is also an integrated system,
yeah.
right? So how this is as a work as a cloud, right?
Uh, I am not sure. Sorry.
Okay, I'll tell you why it is called as a cloud. You see this URL, right?
Yeah.
So whenever the URL uh, is launched to any browser and an application get opens, right? So that URL or that application is called as a cloud. Why? Because this URL you can launch to any of the browser. Like here it is in the Microsoft Edge. You can launch this in the Bing browser, Google Chrome, Firefox, Mozilla, wherever it may. And when you log in, it will ask you the user ID and password. When you put a user ID and password, it will open an application for you. right?
Okay.
So cloud application can be accessed from any part of the world, from any browser, from any devices. And you can extract data, you can perform your regular activities from that,
Okay.
right? Now, give an example of any other cloud application you were using from past 20 years, but you don't know it is a cloud.
Past 30 years.
20
Could be.
years, 10 to 15 years, 20 years you can.
Uh, so probably it's a phone that we use. If we can actually access
Application, I'm
anywhere,
talking
like
about application, cloud application.
uh, Gmail, our email accounts. Is that an
Yes,
application?
yes, your Gmail,
Yeah,
right? Or Yahoo or whatever it may. You
anywhere.
can
Yeah,
log in through URL, right? To
yeah,
any of the browser,
yeah,
right? So that too is also a cloud application.
yeah.
So this is what an example. Now, what is happening? What is the difference between on-premise? Why the cloud came into picture, and why on-premise is now been uh, least accepted by the client, and cloud is more focused now. The difference is on-premise application. You require an login pad. If you remember right, you might have seen in the desktop. You can see in the browser, right? There is an icon, right? All these are
Mm,
icons. When I click it, it get open, and then according to user ID and password, you can open that entire icon data.
yeah.
Similarly, on premise is same way. You need to click on the icon, and it will ask user ID and password. You log in, it will open the application. But that icon is specific to your device. That means if you have one laptop, in that laptop only you can open that logon pad. Now, adding to that, if you are opening that logon pad, you need to have a VPN connection if you are working outside your company premises. That means if you are not on the company, you are traveling somewhere, or you are in the on site somewhere in the other location, and if there is a data required or some transaction need to be done, and if you need to do the application on your device, right, then
Mm,
it is mandatory that you need to connect to a VPN so that it will route to the company network, and then only it will authorize, and then only you can access that, right? It was a
yeah,
big challenge. Why? Because big challenge also, as a data security company need to do that,
yeah,
right? So it was a
yeah.
big challenge. Now, if assume if the salespeople are on the say site, right, and they require to enter the information of the customer, what they met, they need to put an appointment in the system, they need to create a lead in the application, then they when they discuss, right, they complete the meetings and all, and then after 5 to 10 days they go to the system when they get time, and then do the entry, which leads to dissatisfaction among the customer.
Mm,
Why? Because customer has given their inquiry 5 days before. They were expecting that it should resolve immediately, but
mm,
due to the salespeople commitment and the time limits to meet other people, because when they log into the system, they need to open a server, connect with a server, they may face the challenges in VPN and all. To avoid all these things, they put the data in the Excel, and later they feel like when they go to the company, they will upload all these things, and then activity will be done,
yeah,
which was least accepted. Now, in the cloud application, they can directly open their mobile, right? Immediately they log in, and they can put the entire information, save it, done. Customer will get the information. Somebody from the sales team will, or backend team will start coordinating with the customer, which saves time, right? Increase satisfaction and acceptance to the customer. So that these are some of the reasons why cloud application came into picture. Company are investing in the cloud application because at the fast moving cloud application is also much more faster than the on-premise application. When
mm,
you log into the transaction or anything, it will be much more faster than the on-premise. So that is another acceptance criteria, right? So all these reasons, there are a couple of more reasons, right? That it requires very less RAM, open a system immediately, you can extract more and more data. Data security is also very high. A lot of the factors are there, but these are some common factor which leads to high acceptance of cloud application in the market,
mm,
right? So that is what one of the important aspect of having a cloud server. Now, C4C, why CRM system came into place in the market? CRM is nothing but C4C is a part of an application. CRM is a common term.
yeah, yeah,
Why CRM application came into market? We know, I don't know whether if you know in the past, we know SAP SD, MM, so many applications are there in SAP.
mhm,
But CRM came into market. Why? Why CRM? That is another question, right? Because unless and until we don't question, we'll not get the right answer to it. Question is
yeah,
a must. Why CRM?
right,
The question comes when this why CRM. Then what happened? There was an application earlier with SAP which was lodging a inquiry, which was lodging a quotation, which was lodging a order in the system. But prior to that, there would be an interaction with the customer. Nobody, the customer directly comes to you and tell, okay, I require a quote, give me a quote for that. No. Why will customer come to you directly and tell about a quote if they don't know you, right? Or you don't know the customer, why will you give the quote to the customer? You don't have any relation, right? Now,
yeah,
to build a relation with a customer, the activity what the salespeople or the pre-sales people do to bring that customer to the level where they can raise a quotation, or company can give a quotation, or they can book an order, or can become a customer to the company. The pre-sales activities or the sales activities is done uh, via application. That is the reason customer get or the people get converted to as a customer. All those activity was ignored. Only the quotation and order was created. Now, in case company has launched a new product, now what will they do? They will directly send an email to the existing people, right? And these are the new product which we have launched. If you have any interest, do let us know. Sorry. Now, what will happen? Because company will only have a reach with an existing customer. They cannot have a new customer in place.
mm,
An existing customer may not show an interest to purchase, right? Then it may not relevant to them, to their business as well. Now, that is again another challenge. Now, to encounter all these challenges, this pre-sales activity, like interacting with the customer, finding the customer, right customer, running a campaign, finding a right customer, giving them information, more and more information about the product, what company is selling, how product is unique to that company, what is the specification of that product, and how different is the product in the market with the available product which is already there, right? So all this information was done excessively and
mm,
rigorously by the pre-sales team. Then only they get a final customer in place or right customer in place, right? So these activities are all to build a relationship with the customer. Customer doesn't mean that it is an existing customer. Customer may be prospect, prospect, right? Prospective
Yeah.
customer can be a customer in future, or suspect, what we can say, right? So those people, if they we salespeople try to motivate them, try to educate them about the product, try to nurture them, groom them, then definitely those people may have an traction towards the company's information. And if these information are done very fast, it leads to more and more satisfaction in the customer, and customer will get more and more attracted to the company. All these things considered in place, CRM came into existence. Uh, Before 2000 or 97, 98, CRM was, nobody knows about the CRM, right? So this is what an overall history why CRM. Because right? Now, for example, you see a TV ad. Unless and until
Mm.
there is an ad for a shampoo, for example, if the ad will not come, how will you know that this is the shampoo which is coming in the market? And when you go
Yeah.
to a shop or mall, right, you see that shampoo and you feel like, okay, try once. So how are you going to try? Because the ad motivates you. It's an emotional touch given by that. What is that? What is that ad? Nothing but it is a campaign. It's a campaign which is running by a company.
Yeah.
If it is a campaign, that means their companies are investing lot and lot in the campaign. You may see the same ad or you may hear the same ad in the radio, right?
Yeah.
Some songs you feel like I'll hear some songs, right? And while hearing songs, in between you see some ads come, and then you see the same ads coming there. Similarly, if you're watching social media like YouTube, Facebook, or whatever it may be, Instagram and all, you see all these ads are also coming there. So these
Yeah.
are all social media campaign. Now, if you I don't know whether you know or not, but companies, 30 to 50%, right? I'm giving a bracket, okay, margin from 30 to 50% of the revenue or investment. Forget about revenue, investment done by a company is always on a marketing activity. Overall, uh, we can say it's a capex, right? So capex and opex, right? Company capex and opex,
Yeah.
operational cost, and this cost, right?
Capital expenditure.
Capital expenditure. So the capital expenditure, 20 to 30% or 30 to 50% is all on the marketing activity. So it's very, and for that marketing activity, we need to track, right? How many people came on basis of that ad, right? Either from TV ads or radio ads or hoardings or pamphlets or newspaper or whatever it may be, and number of campaign might be have done. How many people have came from there? Why? Because all each and every individual campaign have some investment, bigger investment, right? And if from that investment, if I'm getting sufficient number of leads, right, that means my campaign is successful. If I'm not getting that much traction, right, within 6 month or 4 month timeline which we have predicted, or which company might have predicted, then whenever they will run the next campaign, they will ignore that area. That means they will save money from that campaign and put in some other place. So campaign is also very much important, and this is also one of uh, uh, add-on and a part of a CRM application. Okay, so this is what one of the focused area. Now, when inquiry comes, right, customer come with an inquiry. Can you give me a second? I'm getting one call.
Yeah, yeah, no problem.
Sure, okay. Hello. Yeah. Hello. Sorry, Danya. Okay.
It's okay.
So uh, now coming to the inquiry part, right? Now what has happened? The salespeople visited the customer premise, right? Now, if salespeople is visiting, now if they're visiting also, that visiting part is also captured in the system. Earlier it was not happening. Any other application was not capturing that they are visiting, at what time they have visited, which place they have visited, who, how many people they have met, right? All this information was not there earlier, right? And then what is happening? The analysis when it is done, right? Why customer is not getting converted? What is the issue? Where there is a challenge? All this was very much challenging to find, right? The exact reason. Now, what is happening on the visit side when it captured, right? If the people have not visited on time, given the time to the customer, customer will not show the interest, right? They don't have time. So all this information was very much relevant. So each and every step taken by a sales or a pre-sales guy is captured in the system to have a proper analysis so that company can give a better service to the customer. And if customer get a better service, they will attract more and more toward that company, right? So this is uh, uh, one of the good reason to have a CRM application in place, right? Can you hear me, Tanya? Hello.
Yes, yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Hello.
Yeah, now I can hear you. Yeah,
Yeah, sorry, I was on mute.
yeah. So this is one of the, and then what is happening now when client goes or salespeople goes to the client premises, they book an appointment. First of all, that appointment is also captured in the system. Then they go and talk to the customer, shows their interest, show the product level information to the customer. Customer also tells that, yeah, this campaign which you have run, right, it is very effective and I got motivated, I accepted your call invite, I have inquired for that, and all this information tagging that campaign is also very much important in the application and for the business as well. Then converting the lead to an opportunity, right? Opportunity is, there is a chance that this particular prospect can be our customer, right?
Yeah.
So during an opportunity, there are a lot of negotiation happens, a lot of discussion happens, a lot of meeting happen with the customer, and on basis of an appointment, there is a quotation given to the customer. If customer finally approves, quotation comes into picture. Now, when quotation comes, then again there will be a negotiation that, okay, reduce this price, whatever it may be, and there will be multiple version of quotation, right? One quotation they have given, they haven't approved, told please change it and give. So earlier what we do, okay, we are changing and giving, but there is no history of what we have changed earlier in an application, right? Any of the application. Here you will get a history. Earlier what you have given, now what you have given. Then there are
Okay.
couple of pricing components, right? When you run a quote, then there will be multiple price, multiple conditions comes into picture. What are the prices you are adding, right? If you are adding surcharges, if you are adding discounts, if you are adding base price, company price, whatever it may be, right? All this price when you add, right, system gives very much flexibility to add the conditions and the prices and calculate the prices effectively. So that is also another activity. Now, in CRM, there are two kind of prices. One is internal pricing, second is external pricing. Now, what is internal pricing? Assume CRM application is non-integrated, not integrated with any of the application. It is specific only for a business purpose. Now, in that case, what happens? There is no pricing tool. Okay. So CRM, they have given a flexibility to use internal pricing. Okay, you can have a component of a pricing part here in CRM application. What is the difference between okay, now coming to the other area, if it is an integrated within another SAP application, maybe S4 HANA, ECC, or any other application. And if that application is well versed with the pricing, then as a best practice, it is suggested to use the pricing for that backend application to C4C. So that pricing component comes to C4C. You will not know, business will not know, user will not know how this pricing is coming. They will know that it is calculating in CRM application, but actually that pricing are all calculated from a backend application coming to CRM application, or it is brought from a backend application via web service. You will come to know detail what is web service. It will come and then it will publish a pricing over here.
Okay.
So it is recommended not to use internal pricing when you have an integrated application with an SAP S4HANA or ECC.
Okay.
Now the question comes, what is the difference between internal
Right.
and external pricing? Why it is so? Right. So the difference is internal pricing of within C4C application, you will not have a taxes. You cannot calculate tax,
Hmm.
and that is not the case with the integrated application. You can calculate tax or VAT or whatever it will be. So that is the basic difference.
Okay.
You will have a discount part, you will have a pricing part, everything can be done except the taxes. That is the reason when you give a quote, right, it is mentioned taxes as applicable to the government norms. This is
Right.
what the price I am giving, right? So this is what the quotation, and then similarly you can have a order created within C4 application. Order is also created, but there is order fulfillment. There is one term called order fulfillment, right? What is order fulfillment? From order, if you are creating delivery, right? When you finally complete the delivery or you finally raise an invoice or whatever, it leads to a order fulfillment. So for that, if it is an integrated application, the order will be integrated and replicated to the backend application or synchronized with the backend application, right? So that you will come to know that okay, whatever the order there is, C4C is also available in ECC application. So no need to create another order in ECC or S4 on a backend application by the end user. It will
Okay.
directly come there, and then they can do a further uh, order fulfillment process over there. Why? Because CRM application restriction of a sales part is still order or sales contract, not beyond that. You cannot do a delivery from CRM application. You cannot do invoicing from a CRM application. Okay, so this is what a sales part. You can do a sales forecasting, right?
Hmm.
See, CRM application gives you the feasibility to do a sales forecasting. That
Hmm.
business can forecast like within 6 months or 1 year how much sales will be done, how much revenue
Hmm.
can be generated, right? You can have a target planning. You can give a salespeople target. Every quarter you need to bring this much amount as a business,
Hmm.
right? So
Yeah.
forecasting is top down approach. Target is bottom up approach,
Hmm.
right? So this is how you need to see how this forecast and target comes into place. Uh, so these are all about sales part, sales contract, right? To create a contract, like if they have a meter, right? They purchase any when we put a meter to the household, right? So they don't purchase a meter, or they will tell, okay, I will take it as a meter. They will pay the price in the bill. There are two ways
Hmm.
of paying, right? Either they will pay the price every month on a bill, some amount, or they can give a lump sum amount, okay, for the meter charges
Hmm.
in the contract, right? And contract is always when the meter is put. Now there are multiple vendors on the energy sector, right? There can be a number of vendors. Now,
Right.
if it is some electricity, for XYZ electricity board has put a meter, right? It is a contract like for 3 years or 2 years. He will be abide by that meter. He will be taking a charges, or he will be taking the facility or services from that particular vendor only. If it is one household, right? If it is an apartment or a society, it's all depend on the society, which connection they are taking. In the society, you cannot have one person taking Tata Power, another person will take Adani Electricity.
Mm.
If somebody is taking it, will take it will be for entire society only.
Mm.
So those kind of contracts are created where sales contract, like I am selling 100 meters in a month, sales people will tell 100 meters in a month. That means 100 connections they are doing. Right? They will
Mm.
create a contract with the people or the company or the society or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
So those are also covered in the application. Now these are all sales activity which I have highlighted.
Mm.
What happens post sales? I done a sales now. My work is done. Now if
Yeah.
customer has some issue with the product which they purchased, what will you do next? What customer
Raise a
will do?
complaint.
Right. So customer will raise a complaint.
Yeah.
And if they raise a complaint, complaint should reach immediately and the response should be given immediately. So that
Yeah.
customer will be assured that my complaint has been reached and taken care.
Yeah.
Right. So for that also there will be a lot of discussion, a lot of interaction with the customer service people, right? And after that, when customer satisfied with the services, right, there will be SLA, like within 4 hours you need to reach out to the customer, 5 hours you need to reach out to the customer. If there is an urgent case, within 2 hours you need to respond. Those kind of SLAs
Yeah.
are maintained here, right? After satisfaction, there is a survey sent to the customer. How did you like our services? Give a feedback,
Mm.
right? So feedback will also give further analysis that how the service is provided to the customer. Customer will put a genuine reply, right, in the feedback.
Yeah.
On basis of that, you can see, right, what is the service that company is providing. So all
Yeah.
this information uh, covers end-to-end result to the customer, from selling to the product to giving a services to the customer. Either the service product will have warranty, right, 4 year warranty, 2 year warranty. They are charging for an extension of a warranty. There is an install based kind of application, right? You are installing the meter in the premises, right? That is what called as an install base
Yeah.
equipments. So all these things will be covered over there, because in utility industry there is no product. It is always called as an equipment. Okay, they sell the equipment.
Yeah.
So those things is very much captured in the CRM application. So I've given you the holistic view. Why CRM?
Mm.
What is the difference between pre-sale, sales, and post-sale services? What we provide, right? And what is the
Yeah.
flow happens? Lead to opportunity to quotation to order in the contract.
Yeah.
So these are all basic and important aspect of CRM application. Every CRM application, either it may be a SAP, Salesforce, or Microsoft Dynamics, or whatever it may be, Sugar CRM, whatever it may be,
Mm.
this functionality will be same. The process will be same. Application wise different. Example,
Yeah.
if you are using a Android phone or an iPhone, functionality you will have a WhatsApp here also, WhatsApp in that also. You can use
Yeah.
WhatsApp similar way, you are using in both the way, but the device is different. The
Yeah.
usability is different, right? Look and feel, easiness, right? How soft you can use. That is what giving an experience. That is the reason it is called as a customer experience,
Yeah.
right? So application wise, process wise, it's all same. Application wise, there is a difference. Now, if you see my screen, left hand side of all this work centers, these are called as the work centers. Okay, left hand
Mm.
side, all these are called as the work centers. And each and every work center, when you click right, the view changes here. This is called
Mm.
as a work center view, right? And each and every work center will have sub work centers. Okay, inside each and every work center, there will be a sub work center. Now, what is this called as? This is called as a system links.
Okay.
Okay, this is your profile. This icon is called as a profile icon, where you can personalize, adapt the application,
Hmm.
download, raise an incident, whatever support assistance you want, you can do. Some settings you need to do, you can do over here. You can share your ideas about information of the system, you can go get from here. This is a help text. When you click here, for example, you don't know about the topic. Okay, something
Hmm.
new has been added to the system. For example, here I don't know about service categories. What is this? Right. What I can do, I can go here, I can type service categories.
Hmm.
System will give you the option. It is just like a Google search.
Okay. So, okay. So wait, basically anything you can search here, or is it just the
Only
what to
related
say?
to the topic. Topic.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. What is the whatever application it is there, you can search only that.
Okay.
You can search here, or there is another place where you can search. You can see here help. Click
Hmm.
here, type service category. Sorry. See here.
Okay.
Okay. Now this I can talks about the CTI integration. There are CTI. CTI means computer telephonic integration.
Hmm.
That is call center integration. What we say, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
There are different customer service people, right? Now customer service
Yeah.
people have a calling part and all, and when the call comes, right, they uh, it captured within the system.
Yeah.
How does it capture? What are the application call center people use? So you can see these are the applications. Cinch is one of the application which call center people use. Combox is one of the application which call center people use. 3C Logic is one of the application which call center people use. Amazon Connect is also one of the application which call center people use.
Hmm.
Now, all these applications can be integrated to C4C.
Okay.
If it is integrated, any call comes to the Cinch, you will get a customer information in C4C as well.
Okay.
So it is also another application or bigger application, what we can say, uh, uh, for the CRM part. That is, it is easily integrated with CTI, computer telephonic integrator.
Hmm.
This search button is called as a global search. Now, whatever you are done in the system right now, it is very tough. That, okay, I want to find some lead, that name, I cannot get that information where it is. Now, for example,
Hmm.
you put like I'll put as a name, right? I'll see if something there in this name in the system. System will search and find out the information. You
Hmm.
can see how quickly it found
Yeah.
where you have used this term. So this is also, and you can categorize what are the activity you want to search also. That too also. This is a global search, account, appointment, what exactly you want to search.
Hmm.
Immediately in a part you can find. Now see here utility contract account, customer, point of
Hmm.
delivery, premise, right? Everything will come.
Okay.
So this is called as a global search.
Okay.
Home screen. When you go to a home screen, you see these tiles, right? These are all called
Hmm.
as a tiles.
Hmm.
All these tiles are nothing but it gives an overview at a glance when you see and you understand that what is going on within the organization.
Okay.
Gives you entire reports. If you create a report, it will give you a report what is happening. Now, for example, I'll show you one report. See how reports look like. How many opportunities there are now? By four opportunities
Four.
are there. My win rate, right? What is the upcoming activity I have? Right? What is my lead? What is the lead conversion rate? Right?
Mm,
My one lead is there. These are opportunity analysis. Right? I can see more reports over here. So these kind of reports can be customized according to the client requirement. So when they
mm,
open a screen, right, they will see either in the mobile device or in the laptop. They will see
mm,
whatever the activity is going in the back end, and they will understand the status by looking at the report. You can see
mm.
deal at risk, what are the deal at risk, what is the loan amount, loan by account error, right?
Okay.
Stall deal, which many people have not heard.
Stop.
What is the sale forecast,
Mm, mm.
right? My sales support, it's an open, in process, won, lost, how many open opportunities, how many in process opportunity, how many we won or lost, right? So all these
Okay.
information can be seen in the reports. You can customize the report according to client requirement.
Okay.
So this is what the login pad, what we say. When you log in, right,
Okay.
you can also convert login with any other languages. Like client
Nice.
says, I'm a Dutch people. I don't know English. So they
Mm-hmm.
can log in with
Oh,
German language or Dutch language or whatever,
okay.
right? French
Okay.
language, Italian language, whatever. System will automatically
Mm,
convert all the information into that particular language automatically.
mm. Oh, that's nice. Okay.
So these are the information which C4 application has. So hope you got the entire context of this application. My purpose
Yeah.
was to give you the entire context, what exactly it is. See how
Yeah.
beautifully the report is created, right? You can see the
Yeah.
reports.
Just one. Yeah. It's like you can view and understand easily.
Right, right. So it's very easy, user friendly. People will like and people attract. Now this is called as a version one of the application, CRM application.
Mm,
You might have heard,
mm,
right? There are another version two is also coming in the market,
mm.
right?
C4C.
So it is all same version one or version two application wise.
Mm.
Just a minute. I'll show you how version two looks like. I'll show you how it normally happens. Can you see my screen?
No, it has not come yet.
Let me show. Can you see my screen now?
Yeah.
See, this is what version 2.
Okay. It's just a view is different, but all other
Just the
things.
view, all things are same. You can see this is how
Okay.
you can see, right? It's just a view which differs.
Okay.
Okay. Like for example, if I'm opening any lead or account, for example, the view is different.
Okay.
Right? So this is what you're increasing this. Right hand side, you can see all the information of that particular customer in one view.
Mm,
Timeline is one of the thing which is added, that how much time and what are the activity done within the time
mm,
frame with this particular account.
okay.
There are some AI machine learning features is also enabled over here, but that too
Mm,
depend on the data, right? If you have a large number of data, then only it will function,
okay.
give you accurate results. So these are something which is coming in the market. So don't get panicked or don't get uh, uh, easily disheartened that okay, I learned this application and what is something new coming in the market. It is all same.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, just a view is same, different. Rest everything is okay.
Okay.
So these were all about a basic introduction about the application CRM integration part and the
Mm.
functionality which it carries. Right. So any questions so far? Then yeah.
No, so far everything is good. Thank you.
So yeah. So uh, uh, we'll have next session. We'll start with the system, right?
Okay.
From business role, service agent, and all. We'll start with the
Okay.
topic one from the next session, and I think they will
Okay.
update you, right, when there is a next session. I think a couple of people join, and then we can do that as well. So
Okay.
hope
No problem.
today's session was very much clear to you about the application. You might be
Yes.
having
Yes.
that
It was.
knowledge, but yes, right.
Yeah. Sure. Sure. No problem. Yes. Yes. So you're saying it won't be tomorrow? Like they'll let me know. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, most probably. In a
Okay.
weekend, we'll keep 3 days in a week normally, because alternate days will have better Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I thought of having
Okay.
that 3 days, but
Okay. Okay.
let yeah, communicate. But that is what to start with, to have an understanding. We've done this, and then we'll carry out subsequently.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. No problem.
Okay then.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Daniel. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye bye. Take care.